Gemini keeps handing you half the code. These 17 prompts force complete, typed files. Now, on to the AI learning.
Welcome to Gemini Code Assistant. 17 prompts. In this session, we'll walk through a structured prompt system from DDS Vibe Academy that turns Gemini into a reliable coding partner, delivering production-grade outputs while remaining completely free to adopt in your current workflow. Instead of snippet-by-snippet chat, we use a reusable prompt system. Gemini is guided to return complete, typed, production-ready files. Context is preserved across multiple files, and issues are solved with systematic, root-cause diagnostics rather than blind trial-and-error debugging. This system is purpose-built for Vibe coders. It includes 17 modules, from custom instructions to emergency fixes. We focus on a stack of React, TypeScript, and Shopify Liquid, with deep integrations into the Gemini API, Shopify API, and AI image generation workflows. The architecture has 3 layers. Custom instructions define baseline rules and coding standards, installed once globally. The context layer captures project goals and multi-file structure at initialization. Debugging prompts are modular templates you apply whenever symptoms appear. Execution always follows the same sequence. First, install and confirm the custom instructions. Second, provide the full project context. Third, select the debugging prompt that best matches the current symptom. This order keeps Gemini aligned and reduces noisy iterations. To install custom instructions, open the gear icon, locate system instructions, and paste in the provided profile exactly once. From that moment, Gemini will apply these rules across all future conversations, ensuring consistent behavior without repeated setup. The My Profile block teaches Gemini how you work. It states that you grasp concepts but may miss technical terms. You read code better than you write it. You build production apps with React, TypeScript, and Shopify Liquid. And you integrate Gemini, Shopify, and image APIs. Core coding standards ensure safe outputs. Gemini must provide complete code, not fragments. Mentally test logic first, and keep everything mobile first and accessible. It must also check syntax carefully, add robust TypeScript error handling, and explain why bugs occurred. To initialize context, describe each new project using 4 tags: project, type, platform, and goal. For existing multi-file apps, ask Gemini to summarize connections, identify the likely root cause of issues, and list every file that will require a change before coding. Core debugging prompts map symptoms to strategies. When a console error appears, use the universal bug prompt to request a precise before and after fix. When nothing happens and no errors show, use the silent failure prompt to add tracing logs. For regressions, request a change audit. Advanced TypeScript and React bugs need specialized checks. For interface mismatches, verify required versus optional properties. For async or await failures, inspect try/catch coverage and race conditions. For React hook errors, audit dependencies and watch for stale closures. For multi-file diagnostics, walk Gemini through 6 steps. Match all imports and exports. Detect duplicate interfaces. Verify function signatures. Trace data flow for the broken feature. Surface missing connections, and then list every file that needs to be updated. API and Shopify issues follow a table of patterns. Connection errors, such as 401 or 429, call for token and rate limit checks. Core S errors mean implementing a proxy or fallback. When responses parse as undefined, confirm both the JSON structure and the TypeScript types. For AI image generation, prompts mirror the product pipeline. From UI selection, through state, into a function call, then the API. 2 rules govern this. Always send reference images as base64 data, and modify only the visual style while preserving product identity. Broken parameter chains are a common source of bugs. Track the value from UI state, through props, into the service method, and finally, the API payload. Ask Gemini to audit each hop and pinpoint exactly where the parameter becomes undefined or loses its expected value. Deep tech and performance audits elevate code to production-ready quality. One-track validates error handling, edge cases, loading states, and accessibility. The deep audit track reviews architecture, performance bottlenecks, TypeScript typing, and missing error catching. For Shopify sections, enforce strict architecture. Require Shopify 2.0 sections. Target the Atelier 2.1.1 theme, and rely on CSS custom properties. All layouts must be mobile-first, responsive, ARIA compliant, and respect user preferences such as reduced motion. In crisis mode, we differentiate two scenarios. When the app is broken, diagnose the root cause, apply a temporary fix, then engineer a permanent solution. If Gemini produced faulty code, clarify why it failed, request corrected, fully tested code, and verify with console logs. Gemini also powers one-prompt tools for merchants. With a single instruction, you can generate product descriptions, SEO metadata, image prompts, collection showcases, social captions, email campaigns, hashtag research, and customer review responses, all aligned to brand voice. We close with one principle. Test until fixed. Ask Gemini to mentally execute every function, uncover all remaining bugs, and then re-verify each proposed fix. If poor code persists after several attempts, reset the conversation context and start from a clean diagnostic prompt.